What product or service that was phased out do you long for the most and wish should return? Halls used to make a non-menthol cough drop in an orange cream flavor. Check out Breezes. It was similar, but orange cream instead of strawberry or mixed berry. It was a very mild flavor, which I really appreciated. I feel like everything else is flavored so strongly it's like being punched in the face by the Kool-Aid man. I'm sure there's something else I miss, but as I sit here doped up on cough meds with a bag full of inferior Halls drops, that's all I can think of. Basic, simple cars. Other countries still have small basic trucks without fancy electronics that cost 10k new and will last for 10-20 years with little maintenance. Safety standards, chicken tax, and emissions force American car makers to produce 70k luxury vehicles that happen to have a truck. D.D. My 93 Mazda B2 was such a great little truck. Every beloved shirt I've ever had that eventually became too worn to wear. Fashion continues to evolve, leaving you unable to replace that perfect, uncolored linen shirt with frock closures and a mandarin collar. No matter your disdain for shopping, you're forced to embark on the search anew, as going without clothes isn't a viable choice. The Pebble, which Fitbit bought and then killed. It was the perfect affordable smartwatch, with a battery that could last for days and a strong developer following that was growing. Fitbit gutted it, killed the service, and then spun it out as the Versa with horrible battery life and even worse app support. Prana pants shorts. They were perfect, stretchy, durable, looked good enough to pass as business casual while being super comfortable. Then they change fabrics and now they are just like any other pair of pants. I would have bought a dozen pairs of the old kind if I knew they were going to stop making them. Public transit between cities and towns in my region. We have no trains, no buses, no teams, and an enormous amount of real estate. So if you don't drive, you're hooped. One could book a charter bus, or one could pay to ride in a van, but it only runs during business hours and serves very few communities. There once was a restaurant franchise known as Super Salad. Essentially, it offered a salad buffet and a few soup selections at an affordable price, with the option for unlimited servings. At the time, I didn't fully appreciate it, but now I find myself missing it greatly. Tide had this lemongrass scented detergent that was rather nice. It was subtle until most detergent scents. I just use unscented sensitive skin Tide now. Google says there are other companies that do lemongrass scented detergent now. Maybe I'll check them out. Actual full service at gas stations, not only filling the tank, but checking the oil, the water, the tires, washing the windshield and rear windows, etc. There's still full service. But nowadays it's just filling the tank, maybe checking the oil. Actual wine coolers. I'm talking about the BJ kind, the ones with real wine mixed in. But because of new tax laws in the 90s, 2000s, the tax for wine jumped significantly, so the transition to malted alcohols became the norm. Minute Maid blueberry pomegranate juice. It was refrigerated. I don't know what it was, but if I got sick, cold, flu, I could drink a bottle and I was better the next day. Stuff was magic. It's been discontinued for years. The era when television networks truly reflected their stated focus. MTV, History Channel, Discovery Channel, Science Channel, TLC The Learning Channel, AMC American Movie Classics, ABC Family Channel, AE. Back in 2008-2010 there was a program called XFI. It was basically Steam mixed with Discord. It died long before those two came out and I miss it. I can still see the interface with the logo as I booted it up, haha. The original pudding pop that was made with genuine ingredients and tasted comparable to a Culver's frozen custard. The abomination they brought back was nowhere near as good. Texture was off. Ingredients terrible. Ecto Cooler. Its brief return to the market a few years back had me skeptical, anticipating disappointment from this nostalgia-driven product. To my surprise, it was delightful, exceptionally delicious. Used to have so much fun with these when I was younger. Shame they were discontinued. Must have worn out 3 or 4 before they were off the shelves. Aladdin's Castle, an arcade located in the nearby shopping center, was a cherished spot of mine. I was devastated when it shut down, having spent countless joyful moments there during my childhood. Pudding pops from the Jell-O brand. There's nothing comparable available, and any alternatives I've tried just don't match up in flavor. I genuinely wish those pudding pops would make a comeback. Tactile buttons and knobs in my car. I used to be able to switch radio stations fairly easily. Now I have to scroll through my phone while driving to find the play next option. There are several, but at the moment, it's Sean's frozen food delivery. The food can still be ordered and shipped. But that's not what I was paying the premium prices for. Levi's hasn't stopped production, but there's a noticeable alteration in their jeans manufacturing process. The fit has changed, and the fabric feels distinctly different. iPod, not the touch. I just want the stand-alone music player that works and is simple. I don't want apps. I don't want connectivity. I want a fucking MP3 player. The old school cable channel that just scrolled the TV listings with pixel graphics above it. Popeye's Sweet Crunch cereal. All-day McDonald's breakfast. Black cherry almond Cliff bars. I will always be upset about their disappearance. No one even asked me if it was okay. No one told me it was going to happen. iPod ... I absolutely love having a separate device for music and podcasts that does not require constant internet access or draining my phone battery. The service of being left alone from midnight to 5 a.m. No TV stations. No radio. No texts. No CNN. No FNC. No internet. Peace for the night. Pager. I miss pagers. People could get a hold of me during an emergency. They didn't expect me to always be available. Gelato from the Costco food court, and more recently their combo pizza. Running out of good options to eat there now. Service buy one get one free. It no longer exists. Now, it's like BOGO buy one get one cent off a second one. Phones that don't all look basically the same. I want to look cool with a hot pink razor. Or, even better, the Duke. Full service gas attendants. Like checking all for you. Cleaning your windshield, checking tire pressure, etc. Duff grapefruit and lemongrass body wash. I used it all the time in like 2008, and it was my favorite smell. Blockbuster. I don't want to have to pay for 7 streaming services. Then render movie on top of that. The blue raspberry sour Skittle. It's as if they've erased its existence, but I'm certain it was real. Bamboo Supply Co. I miss getting my new pairs of socks every month, and my supply is wearing out. Customer service, when companies were customer-focused instead of working for the shareholders. Altoid sour, specifically the tangerine ones. I just want to relive my childhood manon. Video games being released as a finished product and DLC being actual bonus content. Rice Krispies Treats cereal, which I experienced a single time, was purely enchanting. Payphones, man. Like shit was going down the night you had to hunt down a payphone. Actual customer service lines where you can talk to a person and not a damn machine. Dana Karen very sheer nude hose with a nude seam up the back. Not oh la la black. I miss getting toes in cereal boxes. I miss Max Factor makeup. I miss Hedon, Santa Fe Chalupa, and or Baja Chalupas. Also the prices associated with them. Appliances before they implemented all the digital shit that always breaks. Pre-1994 McDonald's French fries. With the beef tallow and cottonseed oil. The removal of the YouTube dislike button. An act of corporate timidity. The 5 other people who owned a Zune have to be around here somewhere. Same answer every time this comes up. Flintstone Push Pops ice cream. Custer's cereal. That's all. Bring the squirrel and his nuts back. I miss the Netflix DVD renting and Blockbuster's feast tapes. The dollar menu available at all fast food restaurants.